Last time on Joseph Perrine, Joe and Damien create a film chronicling the creation of the Earth. A film so incredible that it breaks their teacher's, Mrs. Stone's, Chromebook, causing her to lose the kids on Zoom.
Oh no, where'd the Zoomers go now?
In pursuit of the Zoomers, Mrs. Stone downloads a completely trustable program called Zoomer Antivirus at the request of the funny little red monkey mascot named Companion Kong. The virus doesn't do anything, or so she thinks. Mrs. Stone is knocked out by fruit flies and sucked into her own Chromebook by the virus, leading to her becoming a Zoomer herself.
Wait! I'm a Zoomer?
In her time in Zoom, she meets two people, Sean and Damien, close friends of Joseph Perrine. Speaking of Joseph Perrine, when he walks into school the next morning, he's one of the last to find out that Mrs. Stone has become a Zoomer. Not long after, the gang encounters wild humanists, a fleet of advertisements sent by Companion Kong to defeat them. Amidst the chaos joins a complete stranger, Eric Kwan, the former CEO of Zoom. About to retire, he handed over his position to someone he'd known for many months and trusted wholeheartedly, Companion Kong. Once Companion Kong had the full reins to the company, his first executive decision was to trap Eric Kwan in Zoom. Now that character profile is out of the way, Joseph Perrine's best buddy Jesus gives him a hot tip on how to defeat the humanists, which he doesn't hesitate to act on. Our personal narrator can take it from here.
Now that Joe has defeated the untimely threat known as the Humanists, he must celebrate in excitement at...
What, the Zoomer?
He survived! Everyone get down!
How are you still alive after that?
Left Zoom, before Zoom, ba-boom. Your human reflex, no match for me.
This Kong-like fellow is stressing me out. How do we turn it off?
Joe, the mute button.
I forgot how you can even do that. Take this, donkey.
Thank you. That voice gives me only headaches nowadays.
Peace and quiet is definitely the number one thing you need.
That sounds like a lot of typing. Are you working on something over there?
You see, these very recent events have put me through a wheel of emotions. And since I have ample amount of time to work, since I've been stuck in Zoom, I decided to take influence from the Romantic era of literature and make my own straight-fire Romanticism type poetry.
Wait, what's Romanticism poetry?
Well, you see, it's poetry that brings out emotion. Which means I also took my own spin on the subject. Now, be prepared to be amazed. It's time I talk Romanticism. My feelings were taken for ransom. Put in a basement of a 40-floor mansion, these people had talent to buy 44 mansions. Sir Walter Scott, an emotional poet never caught playing, had love of freedom and pride in his nation, been making films since creation. This is why we need determination. It's time we talk noble savage glorification. This emotional trooper's career began. James Cooper, with blueprints in hand, took this idea and ran. Noble savage, man who remained undamaged. A global challenge, not right or wrong, sounds like Companion Kong. Hey, is that music I hear? Look, it's Beethoven's deaf ear. The musician who added the trombone and piccolo, German composer who gave the piano exposure. All these men had skill, talent that would pay the bills. This poem is a dedication for the occasion. Been making films since creation, this is why we need determination.
That was really beautiful, Mrs. Stone.
I'm lost for words.
Nice.
If we have to fight this guy right here and right now, I'll be able to do so with a fire of passion in my heart and an encyclopedia of the Romantic era in my head because of your work of art. Thank you, Miss Stone.
Speaking of fights, How could we take on this fellow when we're all stuck in these boxes?
Not to chime in one time too many, but there was one way I got out of this box. A little ditty called Alt F4. When I pressed it, instead of Zoomers, I found myself surrounded by...
Zoom IDs by any chance?
How did you know?
Well, I was the CEO of Zoom, Mrs. Stone.
All right, I get it. Anyway, when I tapped a link, I found myself in a new Zoom.
Gentlemen, I have called you here today because I have noticed a 5% increase of our Zoom stocks, and yet Investor 2 is upset.
Well, he's correct in that, to be upset. You know, the stocks have been growing very rapidly for our company especially. And of course, when the stocks rise very fast, they sadly very often collapse very fastly. So he's correct in that assessment to be worried.
With that worry, that means our general public is also worried, and therefore our funds are unsecure. So I believe we should send a general message to give hope that the people can trust us with their money and secure our funds. That way, instead of having a dramatic decrease, we will continue to skyrocket in our stocks.
Sounds good to me.
But guys, won't the new Drake album increase points in the Zoom company?
That is exactly what we're looking for, Investor 2. Thank you for that.
Good idea.
Do any of all you know how to get the Zoomers online?
Who's this?
Is she supposed to be here?
Who are you? Kick this person out. Who is this?
You can kick this person out.
Yeah, let's kick. Who are you?
Have you come to tell us about the new Drake album release?
It took me a few tries to get back to mine.
The vortex is real. My predictions were right.
Uh-huh. So what's the game plan?
Well, obviously, Alt F4 is our solution. Who do you think we should do just that?
Don't you guys
Then
think...
it's settled. Group Alt F4 in 3, 2...
Hold your horses, everybody. I've decided on fighting him myself.
Huh?
You heard that right. Stay in the Zoom, guys. This could get ugly, but with my knowledge of Zoom, I'm confident it won't. He was very strong.
I could be wrong. It looks like it got ugly.
I toast big, proud owner of Zoom like toy. Ha 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 ha.
Was that your game plan?
Wait a second. Wait a second. I do have one trick up my sleeve. Joe, please don't get mad at me for this. Alright, I admit it. Kong, I'm a fair man, and I know when I've been bested, both as a fist fighter and a CEO. Now look at that guy right outside your window. I may go down easily, but at this moment, Joe is more powerful than you and I could ever dream of being. He could close his Zoom at any moment and we'd be both toast. It would be careless of you to leave him out of there.
What the heck, Acorn? Why would you do that, man? You betrayed me. Why would you do this? Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Tron, you are so stupid. Only way of escape with me has been taken from you. Ha 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 ha, you stupid. Now is fight time.
It's just like before, except there's a floor now. Oh, that's confusing. Oh.
With this, you play around with duels for possible. Interesting. Hold up. Where's that gorilla looking for?
Your question may have just been answered.
Somehow I agree with Companion Con on this. This is an even worse situation. Please tell me this wasn't something that was up your sleeve. It was merely the setup, young clown.
It's time to kick some tail.
stuff, you guys. Keep up the good work. Can I skip this turn? Don't worry, you guys. I got your back.
What move would you like to choose, my son? You have learned well, young Joseph.
I don't know if I can survive any longer, you guys.
This is a never-ending fight. There's gotta be some way to end this.
Wait, I still have the contract in my pocket.
Quick, while Companion Kong is weak, rip up the contract so this fight can finally be over.
I wonder how the fight's going.
They'll be fine.
What is this place? That hydro flask looks familiar. Could that be Joe? Wait just a second. Where did the Zoomers run off to? I'm having no luck with Chromebooks this week. Am I? Oh, yeah, I guess this will be a better time than ever to pull out some of my old-fashioned Mrs. Stone maintenance.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Man, it's been a long time since I've seen the real world from Joe's side.
I can't believe you could have lasted that long as a Zoomer.
Oh, are you all doing okay? You need some Tylenol or aspirin or something?
We're fine.
We should probably go check on the classroom, don't you think?
Hey, look, it's the Chromebook.
Sean and Damien, what are you guys still doing in there?
After all this, Damien and I just agreed that living the Zoomer lifestyle is more down our way.
I agree on that. Living in a box has definitely changed my view on life.
Interesting decisions. We hope you guys enjoy the Zoomer round much more than we did.
We sure will. See you guys on the flip side. Or maybe I should call it the Zoomer side.
Good one, Sean.
Bye, you little Zoomer rascals.
See ya later, Zoomers.
Farewell, Sean and Damien.
Bye.
Bye.
Man, that fight must have lasted a long time. It's dark outside.
Well, the unfortunate times have come and we must go our separate ways. Joseph, you go on ahead. Mrs. Stone, you stay back. I need to have a discussion with you back at my office.
Okay, I'll do that.
It is the end of an era. The realm of Zoom, as well as the operating systems of many unsuspecting people, is once again safe from the paws of a certain infectious primate. It is at this time that Joseph Perrine glides back to the comfort of his humble home, under the everlasting gaze of the twilight and also his best buddy Jesus. From unearthing the mystery of the conception of the world to gaining knowledge of the tides of war, romance, and renaissance, Joe has finally gotten his deserved time off to lay low and fill his head with absolutely nothing. However, as Joe concludes his chapter of his life and moves on to the next, the looming question is, what becomes of the two aged allies, Miss Stone and Eric Kwan?
Thanks for joining me today. Alright, I appreciate you making the trip to my headquarters.
Well, no problem, Mr. Kwan. But who are these two gentlemen standing next to you?
Well, you see, these are my humble investors. They are here for every single big announcement that the company has and how we're moving forward, which is something that I wanted to talk to you today about. And as you might have heard in my backstory, I'm interested in retiring. So I've came up with the idea of retiring, and I've decided that it's my turn to choose a new successor. Mrs. Stone, due to your amazing technical prowess and understanding of computers, you will be the next CEO of Zoom.
What?
That's right. Congratulations on your new position.
I don't know what to say. I'm speechless.
Ooh, Mrs. Stone, the crown for Zoom. Here is the CEO of Zoom card and the glasses for the CEO of Zoom.
Wow.
Investors, the new CEO of Zoom.
Very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, so that's what happened to Eric, Kwan, and Miss Stone. I wish him the best of luck.